A new project on the Vitara, replacing the front shocks, front struts. This bar has to come out, so I have to undo those screws on both sides. The wheels are off, car is off the ground, 2 jack stands. I have to undo the bolts right here, down here, and hook the hose here, just so it slides out. Don't open the hose connection. We don't have to deal with the spring, it's separate, it's not around the strut. So we'll have at it. So the 2 nuts are off here. So I basically can just pull out the bolts. The clip slides out to the side. This will allow the brake hose to come out from the side. And make sure there's a floor check onto the lower control arm, because that spring would push the lower control arm down as soon as that shock is undone. Time to swap over some pieces from the old shock to the new shock. We want the dust cover. And we need this piece here. I guess I'll clean it up first. Alright, that cleanup is finished. I cleaned this piece with the wire brush, sprayed a little bit of rust converter on it, and we'll pop this on here. And ready to be put back in the car. Okay, so the driver's side is finished. The clip for the brakes is back on. The brake line was just sliding out to the side. Both bolts are back in, connecting the shock on the lower end. And everything from the top has been assembled. The shock is tight, so that does take care of the driver's side. So off we go to the passenger side. So the crossbar on top has to be off, otherwise you cannot take any big pliers to hold on to this big nut here while you tighten that small one right on the shock with either an impact gun or some other wrench. We are on the passenger side. We're dealing with the same process as before. The clip is already out. Screws on the bottom is already out. This one is loose. I just have to pop it out. And the top nut is already undone, and we'll take the shock out. And again, floor check to support the lower control arm. This spring here, we'll push it way down. So the passenger side turns to be a bit of a workout. The shock or the strut was stuck in that top bushing, and I could only knock it out with the air hammer. So after half an hour of soak with some rust release and a bit of workout with the air hammer, it finally gave in and decided to come out of that bushing. So time to swap over the parts again, and I'll clean them up before I move them over. Alright, ready to install the passenger side. Okay, so the new shock is in. All these bolts down here are tight again. Brake line is back in place. Time to put the wheel back on. Okay, shocks are installed. Crossbar is back in. Everything's good. Wheels are back on. Time to go for test drive. And the wheel alignment is always recommended after installing shocks.